Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see how we can execute the first step of our of creating our use case, that is reading emails from our inbox. So the first step that I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to create a new folder for this particular use case, invoice validation using AI agent. I'm going to create this folder. And the first step is we want to connect to our Gmail inbox and read the invoices. So for that, I'm going to create a task bot of read emails, and I'm going to create it. Okay, we have created this task bot now. The package that we want to use is email package. And in the email package, we have a few options. The one that we want to use is connect. Now, what do I mean by connect? So this package is used to connect to an email inbox. It takes a few fields like host, port, the protocol, authentication mode. So it takes username and password. So for this particular use case, I'm going to connect with my Gmail ID over here. So my Gmail, sejal.usecasedemo@gmail.com, I want to connect to this email ID. So in order to do that, the first thing before we even enter those details, the first step that we want to do is go to our inbox, go to the email inbox, and we want to click on this profile button and we want to go to manage your Google account. Okay. So in manage your Google account, we want to create an app password. So in order to create an app password, the first thing that we want to do is go to security and sign in. All right. So in security and sign-in, what we want to do is we want to ensure that the two-step verification is enabled. So in this particular email ID, my two-step verification is not yet set up. So I'm quickly going to go ahead and set up the two-step verification. All right. So I've just set up a two-step verification for this email ID. So this is the step one that we want to enable this. We should see a green tick on it. Now, once my two-step verification is enabled, I'm going to go here in the search bar and I'm going to type app passwords. So this app passwords in the security settings, we want to click on this app passwords. And here, basically, this is the password that we are going to create, and this is the one that we are going to use when we give our username and password here. So our username will be the email ID, but our password will not be the password of that email ID. It will be the password that we generate here. So for this, first we want to add an app name. So I'm going to add automation anywhere invoice use case, and we are going to click on create. So when we create it, you will see this generated app password. So I want you to copy this and have it somewhere for reference later. Like I'm going to paste it in my notepad and keep it there. And we want to click on done. So as you can see, we have this one automation anywhere invoice use case app password created now. And this is the one that we are going to use in our bot. So now we can close this. And in my email connect option, now we are going to add the details. So this is the session name. This is the name that we are going to refer in my next actions whenever we want to refer this connection. So I'm going to keep it as it is. In the email server, we want to write imap dot gmail dot com. In the port, we are going to write as 993. In the protocol, we are going to select IMAP. And in the basic authentication mode, for the username, I'm going to click on insecure credentials. And here I'm going to type the email ID in which I have my invoices. Yes, so I have written that. And in the password, we want to paste this password that we generated in the previous step from the app passwords. And I'm going to remove the spaces. We don't need the spaces here. And I'm going to click on save. And it is sort of like a best practice that whenever you have some sort of connect action, we should also have a disconnect action right next to it. So I'm going to also add it. Now, just to test if my this uh, connection is working or not, I'm going to run it as it is now. And if this completes successfully, then I know that my bot was able to connect to my inbox. Yes, so our bot is completed successfully. It means that our bot was able to connect to the inbox through this connection. Okay. Now, the first step that I want is okay, we did the setup, we were able to connect to it. We actually want to read the emails that are present here. So these four emails, one, two, three, four, we want to be able to read the emails and download the attachments. So if we open one, so each and every email has an attachment to it. So we actually want to download it so that we can, process it and then send it to our AI agents. So the step that I'm going to add is loop, and I'm going to add it just below my connect line. Now, in the loop, in the iterator option, we have a lot of different options on which we can loop. Now, since I have already connected to my email, I can access all the mails that are present in the inbox. So all of these I will be able to access in this loop. So I'm going to, there is an option of email. So for each email in inbox. So this is the session name that we had over here. So this is how our loop can reference the emails. And for the status of the mail, I'm going to have both. And I'm going to keep the rest of the details as it is. And in my subject, so we can filter by keywords that which emails we want to select specifically, which emails we want to filter based on certain keywords. So in this four emails, you can see in the subject, all of them have invoice term. Just to filter it out, I'm going to type this word of invoice. So wherever, so in whichever mails this invoice word is present in the subject, my loop will only pick up those invoices. And do I want it from any specific senders? I'm going to skip it, the date, format, and everything else. I'm just going to keep it as it is. So I've just kept the session name over here, both, and over here I'm just adding this invoice keyword. Now I want to, in the last bottom part, there is assign the current value to variable. So in here, I'm going to keep it dictionary and I'm going to click on create variable. So when I create variable, I'm seeing this one default variable with email details name. So I'm going to click on create and select. Okay. So I just did something right now, but what does this action actually do? In the first step, we are connecting to the inbox, right? Now, in the second step, what we are doing is in that inbox, for all the mails that are present in that inbox, my this action is going to loop on each and every email. So it will go to first this, then this, then this, then this, then this. It is going to loop on all the emails that are present in the inbox. And I have given a certain filter that for the invoices which are having this keyword in the subject. So this loop is going to filter out those emails which are having this keyword, and only those emails will be accessible to be inside the loop. So these are the ones that will be passed here. And this email details variable, this is a dictionary type variable. So this is the variable which is going to store each and every email one by one inside it. So if I want to, let's say, check if I'm getting the proper emails or not, I can put a message box over here. And if I want to see the subject of each and every email one by one as the loop moves ahead, then for that I will put click here, and from here I'm going to select this email details variable that I created. And this is a dictionary variable. So we need to give it, so the dictionary variables function as a key value pair. So we want to give the key here. So in order to fetch the subject, we fetch the subject by using this key called mail subject. And I will click on insert. Now, this email details dictionary variable with email subject as the key has been added in the message box. So I'm going to click on save and I'm going to just run this once. Okay, so my bot has started. It is looping through the entire inbox of my email ID and it has found the first email subject with the invoice keyword. So this is the one, this is the first one, latest invoice. And if I close this, it will move on to the next one. And this is the one that it has picked up now. So this is the second iteration of the loop. Now, when I click on close, it has moved on to the next invoice, that is the third one with this subject of invoice processing. And in the next one, we have got this last fourth one, that is the Bioplex invoice. And I will click on close. And since there are no more invoices present with this invoice keyword, it has stopped. And the bot has executed successfully. Okay, so you might be a bit confused on how did I get this email subject name from, the key from. So for that, we are going to search automation anywhere, email dictionary. Now, what will this do? This will open a documentation page using dictionary variable for email properties. If I open this, then I will be able to see all the different keys and different values that are available to me in this dictionary, email details dictionary. You can change the name if you want to, but I have just kept it as default. Now, if I open this using dictionary variable for email properties, so here I am able to see all the different properties that I can access inside that dictionary variable. So one was this email subject that I referred. It retrieves the value of email subject. We can also get details like email from, mail to, CC, message. Now, in this message, we will get the actual body of the mail, like this. This is the body, right? Hi, team, as discussed, please process the invoices. So, if we want to read the body, we can use this key. If we want to see the time, receive time, send time, number of attachments, then these are the variables that we can use. Now, just to test, if I want to also have the message, then in that case, I can simply copy paste this and I'm going to write email body. And over here, I'm going to get this email message and I'm going to paste it here. Now, what does this mean? So in my first line of my message box, I'm going to have the subject, and in the second half of the message box, I'm going to have the actual body of the email that I just uh, saw. So I'm going to click on save here. And if we run it again now, then we will be also able to see the subject and message. So in case for your particular use cases, if you want to have some additional details, like you also want to get the to, the from, maybe the time, the number of attachments, then you can refer all these fields from basically this documentation page. Okay, so we have received our first email details. So this is the latest invoice and this is the email body that we are seeing. So currently you can see that we are getting some extra tags of div, dev and all. So let me stop this and see why are we getting the HTML code. So if we go to our loop part, then you can see in the message format we have selected the HTML by default. If I change this to plain text, then instead of getting the HTML format, I will be able to get the plain body of the invoice like so. So if I execute it again, yes, so we have got the first email details. So I can see the subject and I can also see the plain text of the email body now. All right, so now we know that how we can connect to the email and how we can, read certain details from the email. We can do it using loop. Now the important thing that I want to do here is download the attachments that are present in the email, right? So for that, I'm going to type the email package, and there is this option of save attachments, and there is also an option of save all attachments. So we can just take any one of it. So I'm going to have this save attachments to a folder. So what this does is So it saves the attachment from one email to a specific folder, and we have to use this action inside the loop. So it is mentioned in the description that when we open the loop for my email inbox, so we have to use the save attachments option inside that loop only. So let's say, for example, if I'm seeing the invoice mail of the first one that was opened, then the attachment that was inside that first mail is going to be saved in this folder, and it is going to happen one by one. So for this path, I'm going to give this one folder location, and I'm going to create a new folder here, attachments, and I'm going to copy this path, and I'm going to paste it over here. And I'm going to just have this overwrite files checked in case a file is already present with that name, it will overwrite that. And this message box, I'm going to close it after 2 seconds, just so I don't have to click on close, close, close every time. And now I'm going to run it. So what is going to happen now? All the attachments that are present in my invoice emails are going to be saved in this folder. So let's run and see if it works. So as we can see, it is reading all the invoices one by one, and it is storing the invoices in my this attachments folder. So my bot has executed successfully, and all the four invoices that were present in my email, they have also been saved in this attachment folders. So this is how we can complete the first two steps that were written here, that we want to read the emails from the inbox and we want to save the attachments, save the PDF attachments in our folder. So in the next step, we are going to see how we can do the further creation of the AI agent and how we can send the invoices to the AI agent.